Hey guys, it's Keralis. Welcome back everybody to Foundation. Just sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you give this video a like and also leave some nice feedback in the comment section. But ladies and gentlemen, in the previous episode of Foundation, we set off to make ourselves a sustainable clothes production and we failed. We'll still have tons of naked people running about with their hoo-has and ding-dongs just flipping about in there, and it's still scaring the kids. So we need to address that issue. However, we did gain quite a bit of bread. But you can't wear that. Well, you know what? maybe. If it's a baguette, it could go both ways, right? Like a ding-dong quiver. I'm weird. I'm sorry. But anyhow, so let's address the clothes issue to this episode. And also, maybe, start a castle. Yeah, we will start a castle. I want to have a castle on this island, somewhere about. Maybe even use this island as a castle island and have the city just expanded on this. Before this episode started, I did place 2 warehouses over here. And they mainly just used for stuff we're just trading. Because money is bad. This freaking monastery over here is costing us a crap ton in upkeep, and I'm never gonna get to 1,000 gold to unlock the trader. Oh, maybe. Stop it. Open this up. Let me see. Gotta be kidding me. Was it 999 gold? Oh, so close, but yet so far away. So yeah, let's start addressing the issue with clothes. And I was thinking, we do have, let me see here, this territory. So this is mine, this is mine. We could maybe even place a few farms over here, and maybe even like a tailor workshop and a weaver hut about here. And then I guess people could just be going like so around here and into this. I'm however gonna open up immigration, because we are gonna need a crap ton of builders for the castle project later on. So let's just open up that, and then the sheep farm. Let's add one like here maybe, boom. One like so maybe, and then just put it down nicely like so. 1, 2, and 3. And then weaver huts, 200 gold. There we go. One here, and then a tailor's workshop. That's gonna be maybe placed like so. Might be a terrible idea to have it over here, but we will see. So we have 3 sheep farms, weaver hut, and that. That should be quite plenty. Question, however, is, will they be able to pass this? Don't you guys worry about a thing. There we go. Maybe we should have a little railing here for them, so they don't fall down into the river. Say what you want, but the sheep in the game are absolutely adorable. But anyhow, this area is pretty much completed. We did assign people to this, and hopefully this is gonna help us with the close situation. Will it? I don't think so. But before we leave, let's add a well. I know we don't need one, but it's gonna look kind of nice over here, like so. And then maybe just zone out a little bit the residential zone. And if people move in here, we can maybe even add like a little market selling, I don't know, bread or something. Like so, maybe one here in the back stages. It's something. We will see what happens, okay? But let's start with the castle. And I'm thinking, I do want to use all the different structures in the game. However, it's going to look a little bit redonkulous because the color combination is going to be hands down awful. Like for the monastery, for example, I want to use this over here, this little thing. I like that 2 bits. And when I was building a monastery, I noticed one of the cloisters, I believe it is this one here without opening on the back. Yeah, it is. Like this one over here snaps to the ground, but this snaps to an elevation. Like, let me show you, because if this is going to be a thing, that's going to look absolutely amazing. And let's do a bridge. Maybe even a stone bridge. I haven't even used that. How expensive is this guy? So 100 stone up front. Okay, that's not terrible. 482 stone up front for this. Fair enough, but it's kind of expensive. I will never have that amount. You know what? Doesn't really matter, because if the thing I'm thinking of is gonna work, we don't even need a stone bridge. Let's check this out. Let's do a wooden bridge, testing purposes, like that. I'm not gonna build it yet. And then let's go into monastery here, and then I think this extension C. Yes, it is. So let's see how to place this like so, right? And then using the one with the opening, without the opening is this, I believe. Yes. Please be a thing. Okay, it is a thing. So this might actually work. It's gonna look a little bit terrible, a little bit expensive, but it's a new thing, which I haven't done before. Something like so. Okay, this is not as sexy as this side. Can we even have a double bridge? How is that gonna look? Okay, it's gonna be, okay, there's gonna be different elevations. Can I move this to the same elevation somehow? Like, can I do cloister? Okay, that's not as nice looking. There might be a little gap in between them, but does it really matter? Let me complete this. If I would go this all the way to the other side, almost perfect. Then we can maybe even rise that up on this side, because it's gonna be the castle side. Looky at my cookie. This might actually work. Like, at least for now. Once it's completed and a different color combination kicks in, it might look terrible. But you know what? It's not too shabby. On this manor part, let's do, I'm not helping anybody, I'm building. Let's add a door like so, maybe. And then, can I do a tax office as well? Because we do have the bailiff office already. Okay, can I make it kind of cool? Just having like, you know what? It doesn't really matter. Yeah. So that's gonna work. So hopefully people can pass here, enter that over here, and then we have the tax office like so. And on that side of the river, which is gonna be the castle side, I wanna have the wooden, what you gonna call it? The wooden keep. I have not yet used that. So that comes in the core parts and different tops as I see, right? And then we have like different doorways, wooden gate, a flag, a training doomy. Amazing. Okay, because you know what, using the wooden keep is going to complete the mission. We're also going to get some splendor from the kingdom, which means I can unlock myself a hunter's hut and a weaponsmith, and maybe trade that later on. If I can reach 1,000 gold. Okay, pause the game. Trade route, please. Crap, minus 1,000. Close, but so far away. Let's do this. Let's add a core. I'm not sure this is like going to be the wisest choice, mainly because like it's stone and wood just next to each other, and people might be like, ugh. But for testing purposes, why not? Let's just rise that up a little bit like so, and maybe just add top A, top B. Okay, top B is like with the little thing. Okay, maybe not. Let's rise it up even further, and top B. Boom. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing. And maybe a flag on the top. Boom. It is beautiful. Let's keep that. Let's go back and do one more manor. I know people might be sick and tired of the manors, but it's so much cheaper than having anything else. Let's add this like so, maybe. Just so we can close that off. We could have a bailiff office even here. Like on this side, like so, maybe. No, then people can be jumping from the bridge to that. Is going to be bad for us. Yeah, you know what? This might actually work. Let's just rise that up a little bit. This one a little bit. It's all about like perspectives and different elevations. I've said it before. And then let's do one more keep. Or can I? Leave it without you. Can I do... Okay, that is actually far away. So let's do one more keep. And where is the back? The back is over here. Okay, so the back is over here. So let's maybe add it... here? Don't worry, we've got this. Do we really know? And then the top on this one might be just this one, like that. Okay, it's not as hot as I thought it would be. But everything is about making stuff look nice, and I'm not sure this looks nice. Okay, that looks quite nice. Keep it, keep it. And then just continue. 1, maybe like 2, until we reach the far end over here. 3, same elevation. Well, you know what? Pretty much, yeah. Stone extension. Boom. And boom. And then we can have one more tower here in the far end. But let's have main building. And get that up. I like that. I think I like that. The keep parts, the cores. Oh crap, we forgot about the doors. We need to add doors to them as well. So where's the back on this? It's here. So let's have one like so. Let's take this out to about here. Okay, take it in to about here. Perfect, done it. Rise it up just teeny bit like that, and have one more of those tops. Nope, maybe the one here. Okay, it's a thing. You might be screaming like this looks awful, and I'm like, no. Perfect. Oh yeah. So there's going to be a door C on this, and this over here is going to just be maybe door A. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Oh, crap. Zup, zup. Getting all confused over here. Boom! It's a start. This one over here, however, would need a flag as well. Boom. Let's just have the flags on the towers where the entrance to the castle is going to be. Okay. It's definitely a start. And let me just continue this a little bit here. Maybe even off camera because I want to bore you guys to death. But it's a good start on a castle wall. It's different like from the city wall itself because it's much taller. But what we really need on the inside over here is this. We need a lumber camp. Like here, for example, and maybe one over here. Like that. We're also going to assign ourselves an extraction zone. Like here, because we need to clear off all the forest. And boom. No berries, please, because we don't want to have gatherers running about over here. So let me just close this off, like maybe even to here or something. And I'm going to resume as soon as I've done that. Like so. You know what? I like it. The only problem is the colors. This is going to be like a big, I don't know, rainbow color palette. But we'll see. And now comes the castle. And I've been thinking about this. Like what we could do. We could technically do a church. Because it's so cheap as well. Like it doesn't really cost any upkeep. Besides maybe the core buildings and stuff. That might cost a little bit. Okay, you know what? Let's do a church. First things first, let's just go over here. Let's add maybe a stone building like so. Let's just rise that up quite a lot. Maybe to about here. And then let's do one more maybe, just because we can. And rise that even further. And everything is about elevations. Okay, so let's say that this would be the back part of some type of a castle situation. It is what it is. And then let's continue with the church. So we're gonna have a church. We're gonna have that. So this is gonna be red. This over here is gonna be brown, I believe. Those are gonna be like wood colors, right? So maybe a red color church. Let me just put this down. So basically what this means that the roof is gonna be red. Then the roof is gonna be blue. Stone is going to be looking pretty much the same as the cathedral over here. So let's go with let's do red. Because I think red is going to look really nice, especially combined with the wall colors. And so this here is going to be the main part of the castle. It's going to be yeah, it's going to be something. Committees, we've got this. It's gonna take a while, but something like so, then maybe some extensions. This extension, how about maybe B? Because we can do this. We can maybe have this going all the way through the main core. And on the other side, we're just gonna be continuing using those guys. This is gonna take a while. There's gonna be a lot of tweaks involved in this, but hopefully we can make it look nice. So this is the main part of the castle, and then we have those. And let's do... How big do we want to have it? Because we don't want to overdo it. Mainly because of materials. It's going to take me like hours and hours off camera to just build this up, I guess. But it's going to be snazzy. Something like so. Yeah, you know what? I think this is going to work. And then add a few of those in the back. This is just mainly for shape. Absolutely not needed. But... it's got a cool shape to it. You know what we could do? Let's extend one more like here. Perfect. Welcome to the community, people. Like that. And then we can have... Let's do core building and core building here. Okay, and then we're just gonna raise that up just a teeny bit. And hopefully what we can do with this part is take this part all the way through here somehow. Okay, that is redonkulous. No, it's not. Believe. Okay, we kind of need to rise that up a little bit further just because of the window situation and stuff. Yeah, it's not that great looking. But it will be, will it? Okay, take that down just a teeny bit like that. and this. How come that window's not showing on that side, but that window's showing on this side? Oh, I see, because of the little ending, or the little like border, the wooden trim. I see, I spy with my little eye. Then we just do this, I guess. Don't worry, we've got this. This is gonna be snapped into the middle part instead. If I can just snap it into the middle part. Like here. And this goes out. Boom! Yeah. Look at this. So we take out arch over here. Just a huge arch. And then we can have... Can we squeeze in a core building? Yeah! Okay. And... maybe even higher up. Hello? Like that? I don't know. It kind of looks alright. Is this gonna be centered on that? Because we can have then a door like here. Okay, it's hard to see. Oh, that's glorious. This is gonna be really nice looking, even though it's maybe not centered on, that doesn't matter. But those needs to be... No, oh crap. Okay, this, go. This moves back. Extension A. Attaches to that. Resin up. Perfect. So it's gonna be like a little small courtyard. We can maybe even make like a fountain situation going on. This could be here, and then we can use the round towers to make like shapes, for example. Not sure we will, however, but it is it's a possibility. Just to add more interesting shape to the whole like skyline of the... Nope, no, definitely not. We don't want to have one. Oh, you know what we could do? We can take this outside the wall, maybe. Yeah, and then the wall could be just going through the... Oh, that would look kind of snazzy. Just here on the back. Okay, let's rise it up. This could be like a princess tower in the back stages. And that gives a nice shape here from this angle. Perfect? Yeah, I think so. I could be tinkering about with this for hours and hours and hours, but let's not, because I do have a little bit of a headache today. But what I did, however, is I did add a few of those manor parts within the whole build, mainly to break off the white color. Otherwise, it's just going to be like a big white blob, but it's nice. It's going to be super costly, but it's nice, I think. We're going to tweak that later on. I know we're going to tweak that later on. But this church itself is going to cost me 1100 stone, 500 tools, and 166 planks. Upkeep 140. It's going to be red. Should we start with this? 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. This over here is going to cost me 44 upkeep. Start. This over here. Oh my goodness. There's so many different parts. You know what? I'm just going to... Let's go crazy. Let's not do the monastery because that is super expensive, but let's at least do all of them. How about those towers? They're not that expensive. Should we? 3, 2, 1, yes. 3, 2, 1, yes. We're gonna tweak them. We will tweak them. But ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna take quite a bit of time until this is completed, and it's gonna cost me a crap ton of resources. And hopefully it's gonna look semi-decent. They're just like, hey, it's a door. It's adorable. Let's do this. And let's go down to about... you know what? I do have a sore throat as well. My kids, they are bringing home all the germs from daycare. Not German people, okay? Just germs. You know what? This over here, okay, this section is completed, right? And I think it's gonna go quite nicely with the stone and the red, because I think this is the same tint. Like, look at this. And look at those. Look at this. Look at those. I don't think it's the same texture, but it's definitely the same red color. Okay, this might be a winner. Well, hopefully this, but the scaffolding. That's what I love about the game. I do love like the whole scaffolding situation, because every single like building part has their own scaffolding. Somebody told me that in the comment section that I should maybe just pause a structure in this like scaffolding mode. So it kind of looks like a construction site, and that's a great idea. Maybe not this structure, however, even though it would look kind of majestical just having here like a big scaffolding on the island. But yeah, let's not. Let them just build up that. I'm still hoping we can reach 1000 gold, which I don't think we will. Maybe we will. I don't think we will. Like, cash is... Like 1 year is good, 1 year is bad. Everything depends on the trade income. And for the moment, it is crappy. It is very bad. Well, I guess clothes, selling clothes would be a thing as well. Yeah, 20 naked people is on the rise. And housing, holy crap. Those have just been built up over here. We need to, you know what we need? We need one more village. Because there's a lot of people homeless. But not now. Not now. Yeah, look at that. However, the only part of this which I don't really like is the stones on the side, maybe. Kinda wish it was that gray color. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter whatsoever. But yeah, that would look much nicer, like having this type of tint. Maybe it is the tint. No, this is more reddish. Definitely more reddish. I like this. Alright, I'm just gonna be sitting here waiting and crying because it's gonna take some time. Holy smokes! Is that Barmail? You're a blacksmith? Oh, well, that is nice, I guess. But yeah, tools is an issue, so I have to buy tools. In the previous episode I said like, hey, we have tools now, but yeah, we did have. But now this happened and stuff happened, okay? This happened and stuff happened. But it's coming along. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just too reddish, this little thing, this little border. But how about this? Everything is about perspective. And elevations. Oh, what will we help? I don't need to help. Let's help my peeps, I guess. There we go. And even though kingdom, we need a splendor. I guess, I'm really hoping, like, as soon as we build up those towers, which doesn't really require that much, but as soon as we build up those guys, hopefully, you know, let's prioritize one at least. Hopefully, what we can do is get the splendor up and get the hunter's, hunter's hut and unlock the weaponsmith. And you know what happened? In between the recordings now, something happened. Let me show you. Midal has been unlocked. We reached 1001 gold and I was spamming the buy button or unlock button, and finally we have unlocked the trade route. I'm not sure we're trading any honey, however. I did assign honey to, I think it was this warehouse. We do have 47, and let me just see here. How's the trade? Yeah, look at that. So trade income this year is 650 comparing to previous year, which is 216, and that is just because of the honey. Honey. So honey is great, I guess. And just imagine the weapons later on. Weapons are going to be even better, because weapons are what? Weapons are selling for 50 gold per weapon. Oh, behave. That's going to be kind of awesome, I guess. Like, I can't wait to see when the manor is going to be completed, like those manors, because I think that, like that, the contrast stone to the white is going to be really nice. But yeah, it's about 600 stone away, 200 tools. Oh snap! A message from the kingdom. The kingdom has noticed you keep and might call on you in a military campaign. So we can assign and train soldiers here, I guess. We will do that later on, as soon as this is completed. But yeah, like the builders themselves, they seem to be bugging out. So it is taking definitely some time. They seem to be carrying just one stone at a time. And it's such a pain in the nuggets. I am not sure why they do that, but okay, let's resume this. Hopefully it will do wonders. But at least we have, well, it's partially completed at least. And I guess it's decent. No, I don't know. We will see how this looks when it's done. Oh my goodness, an envoy from Image 1 is requesting an audience. Envoy? Okay, he seems to be leaving the kingdom. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just after the sheep. Who knows? I don't know anymore. Nope, he's definitely leaving the kingdom. Bye, envoy. Houston, we might have a problem. So those guys are building like the monastery bridge, right? The problem is nobody has crossed the bridge in ages. So I'm kind of thinking like maybe this bridge we've built here, or that the monastery construction, has bite out the bridges. I am not sure. Like, they're building, but nobody's crossing. I'm a little bit scared because it's not done yet. Well, it doesn't really matter. I guess this might be for show, and then we can just have a secondary bridge somewhere about, and everything's gonna be awesome. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Okay, the roof is not perfect, right? Maybe even like the purple roof would have been better in the situation. But it would look so awesome if it would just work. Like, hopefully when this is completed, people are going to be using the bridges inside. Or maybe I can just rebuild the bridges and hopefully that's going to solve the issue. But yeah, I don't know. We will see. It's taking some time, however. So I've been watching those little guys for quite a bit of time, and it's not done. Like, I wish it was, because I hate leaving unfinished projects in a video, but I can't do anything about it. Like, they just keep bringing like one plank, one stone at a time, and they're so slow. However, I am loving like the combination between the wood, the stone, and then just like the church white in the background. And by the way, the bridge, it works. It's a miracle. Like, it's gonna look quite snazzy when it's completed. Okay, maybe not those wooden stilts, but it is what it is, okay? I am so tired, my head is killing me. Like, hopefully, like, I've been trying to like demolish some structures, rebuild them, see if that goes faster, but nah, they are super slow. Like, eventually I guess they're gonna finish that. And we will expand upon this later on. Like, I wish kind of the courtyard was a little bit bigger now, but I'm not rebuilding it. Like, I wish it was much bigger. But you know what? It's something, all right. We do have a tax collector and a little soldier here. Look at this. Okay, let me just see. Look at this little guy. I love it. But anyhow, the village or the city or the kingdom has grown a little bit. We have 313 beautiful faces here. I do love this, by the way. Like, how you... Let me see here. Maybe like so. Maybe not. Like, we do have the monastery, just beautiful. Then we have the castle in the background. And then we have the cathedrals. So it's like beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to leave you with this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you get some inspiration. And I think, hopefully, what we can do is finish this in the next episode. And also maybe add more of those, what you're going to call them, the manor parts. Just to break off more of the whitiness. Once this is completed, we could also add like a mosaic window. Or whatever you call it, like those. But that might just look too much of a cathedral. Because we could add one over here, and we could add one over here. And then one over here. And one over here. Oh my goodness. There's possibilities. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Let me just jump down here. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode in a few days, I guess. Because I am spending some time with my kids. So I might not record an episode until like Monday, Tuesday, I don't know. We will see. But smash the like button if you guys did enjoy. And Keralis, over and out. Bye-bye.